funding cuts to places that battle addiction. It's a way to deal with the budget crisis in Illinois. Last month, Governor Pat Quinn announced that the state would cut all funding for programs that offer alcohol and drug addiction treatments. News 10's Rondrell Moore joins us live to explain how those cuts have affected certain facilities 1 month later. Rondrell?
Yeah, right, Mark. Last month, we told you about the Human Resources Center in Paris. They treat people recovering from addiction. They were afraid they'd lose most of their funding due to the cuts. But they say, thankfully, that hasn't been the case. We checked on them today to see how they're faring with the cuts. They say Governor Quinn decided not to follow through on many of them. Get this, they say altogether they've only lost roughly over $2,000 in the budget, money that they're able to make up with little change in procedure.
Compared to what was originally projected in terms of the cuts to our remaining F11 budget, it is very good news.
But it may not stay that way. The facility says they were told to expect heavier cuts at the beginning of the new fiscal year, which will begin this July. That's again to deal with the state budget issues. To prepare, Polke says he's already begun cutting back, slashing much of the staff's salary by 10%.
And of course, a 10% cut is a deep cut for someone who is already making human services wages. So everybody's feeling the pain of this.
Again, Polke doesn't know how much places like the Human Resources Center will be cut. The staff salary cuts are simply in preparation. Mark, back to you.
Thanks, Rondrell. Polke says political pressure may have played a role in alleviating some of the initially proposed cuts.